And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. We are excited to have Natasha Davis with us with Chef's Table Charities. Welcome to the show, Natasha.
Thank you for having me.
So I saw that you brought some goodies. That's cool.
I brought you some swag.
Awesome. So we actually had a couple of weeks ago Chef Mary Bass. So we just that picture was not meant to be there. It's okay. Yeah. And Natasha, we talked with Chef Mary Bass mostly about kind of chef related things, right? Mm-hmm. But she is the founder of an organization called Chef's Table Charities.
Yes.
And so I told her, I said, you got to come back and talk on the show. And she said, oh no, we want to have Natasha come back and talk, because she's the one that can tell you all about the organization. So tell us a little bit about Chef's Table Charities.
Well, so Chef Mary started us, and she started during Harvey, and her goal back then was to put $200 in the hands of every teacher that was affected by Harvey.
Okay.
We've met half of that goal, so we're still working to meet that.
How much?
A lot of, I don't know exactly how much, but it's all the teachers in Dickinson ISD that were affected.
Okay.
And so we still have about I think almost $40,000 left to meet the goal.
Okay.
Of the other half. So that's kind of what started it. And then of course, after Harvey, life kind of goes back to normal, and people get on with their daily job, and then Santa Fe happened.
Santa Fe.
And right after that is when she started feeding, the first responders and the families waiting to hear about their children and stuff like this. We held some barbecues immediately kind of after, and a family picnic in the park, and then we did a student event. And that student event that we held it was at Gulf Greyhound Park, that really kind of solidified us, like we needed to be our own entity and do this.
And I think you had a huge turnout at the student event.
It was way more than we expected. We had almost upwards of 6,000 people.
Oh my gosh.
So they kind of tried to shut us down, but then once they realized what we were doing, they let us stay. The people at the Greyhound Park, they were amazing, and we had kind of a section just for the students. We had a section for the community to come out, and we wanted the kids just to be able to come together and see each other before they went back to school.
Absolutely.
A lot of them hadn't seen each other. Their cell phones were still stuck inside the school, stuff like this. We wanted them to come, and they were laughing, and they were hugging each other and running around and playing, and it was such a good event. It was amazing.
So you have this huge event, and you, along with some other colleagues, and obviously Chef Mary Bass, sort of have this realization, right? That like, hey guys, we've been running this play of being able to support the community during crisis mode, and look what we've been able to put together. So what happened after that conversation?
So after that, then that's when Chef Mary was like, I need to be a nonprofit. I need to do this. And I was like, well, if you need help, let me know. And that turned into me becoming the VP. It was more like I'll help you with events, and now it's us and running it. So it was, but it's good. It's we realize that we both love our community, and we have Joe Perez, who sits on our board as well.
Sure,
and he's so involved.
Joe is actually coming on our show sometime this month.
Yes,
yeah,
exactly. So you're getting like the whole family.
Yes,
yeah. But we all just want to give back and to not when things go bad, but when things are going right.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. And so if I understand correctly, y'all have sort of what you'd call kind of two modes, the crisis mode and
crisis
then
mode and peace mode.
And peace mode,
yep.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So when it's it's definitely has to be, you can't plan for something that you don't know is going to happen, right?
Yeah.
And so what does Natasha do? Do you what's your trade? Are you an accountant? Do you volunteer? What does Natasha do during the day?
Above. My day job, I work for a Norwegian shipping company.
Okay.
So I'm a business process manager for operations, which I'm basically like a corporate mom. I get to tell people how to do their job.
Corporate mom.
That's how I describe it. But yeah, so that's my day job. But off of that, I'm also a mom, and I have I have a teenage daughter and an almost teenage daughter. So I like them to be involved in the community. So volunteering and helping out and stuff like this is important as well.
And I hear and I see when you guys are promoting something and talking about something, this hashtag of Be the Good.
Yes.
Where did that come from, and or what is what do you envision this Be the Good movement to look like?
So after Santa Fe, we met a man named Tommy Marr, and he's from South Hempstead, New York, and he's actually on the road right now down to Florida, but he runs the Honor Network. And what he does, along with people all around the country, is after there's a tragedy, they do these honor projects, and it's random acts of kindness in honor of victims.
Okay.
So you will see on social media like Honor 10, which is Santa Fe, Honor 17, which was Parkland. They just had their 1-year anniversary. It started after the Vegas shooting, and that's the Honor 58. So I think we have about 5 of these honor projects going on right now. And what we wanted to do was take it and do random acts of kindness, just because being kind is the right thing to do.
Sure.
One of the victims had a saying, and she said, "Believe there is good in the world." And she actually worked at a steel cutting factory, and they make these signs for Tommy to give out, and that's actually what our shirt is made of. Oh, so the sign says this shirt, and then it, of course, it says "Be the Good."
Sure.
Right? So we started that. We had these bracelets made, and it's just to remind people that you can choose kindness. You can be nice. Like, it's just opening the door or smiling at someone or saying thank you to a cashier. There's just little things you can do all throughout the day. And so we decided we wanted kindness to go viral in 2019. Kind of like you see like the ice bucket challenge or all these silly challenges that kids do on YouTube now. Like, we want kindness to go viral and to be, for people to challenge each other to be kind and stuff like this. So we started doing these kindness rallies. We did our first one at McAdams, which was very fun because teenagers are an interesting crowd.
Right.
I'm used to training adults, so coming to train teenagers, I'm like, whoa, that's a whole different ballgame.
Sure.
But so they had kind of a kindness project, and then they are going to challenge another junior high, and so we have where we want people to do this. Businesses, groups, if you have like a Girl Scout group or whatever, do a kindness project and then challenge someone else, and we just want it to go viral, basically.
Wow. And in a world, I think, where there's so much negativity in the news and the stuff that's on, what a great message to spread, right?
Yeah.
That positivity can be contagious, and that you can be the good. I think sometimes we find ourselves pointing out what everybody else can do better, what everybody else can do to change, where really the ultimate call for us should be, what can we do?
Yes,
right? And so
exactly.
I think when you talk about spreading kindness and positivity, it's a tall order, because we live in a world that's got so much negativity sometimes. Natasha, so you brought me a shirt.
Yes.
And you guys have a project that you're working on for this month, collecting something with the Easter baskets or something. Tell me about that.
So we are collecting goodies for Easter baskets, and our goal is to deliver 100 Easter baskets in and around Galveston County to kids who may not get some love on Easter.
Sure.
So we want people we like it when people nominate other people.
Okay.
So on our website, and you can go to chefstablecharities.org, and there in the menu you can see Easter Baskets 2019. You can nominate, and we have it from babies to 17 can be nominated to get a basket. So we're asking people to collect things that you would put into a basket, maybe some gift cards for the older kids.
Sure.
But candies and little stuffed toys and all the stuff that's 79 cents at Walmart right now.
Yeah.
We love it all.
Okay.
And then we have a couple of groups who are going to actually help us stuff the Easter baskets and then deliver them out right before Easter. So that's our goal. And then
do you have a goal of how many baskets?
We're hoping to do 100.
Okay.
Which I didn't know that until Chef Mary posted it on Facebook, and I was like, 100 baskets. Okay.
But you're part of the team now, right? And a goal that Mary post is a goal for the team to get behind, right?
Yeah. And this is how it works. Mary will come up with an idea, and I figure out how to make it work, or I come up with an idea and then she has to go along. So it's that's our give and take. But
very good.
But it's really good, and we have a lot of good community partners, and on our website you can see where you can drop off donations as well. We have 6 or 7 sites in and around Galveston County that accept accept donations for us, because we don't have kind of a brick and mortar.
Sure, absolutely. Yeah. So if you guys want to get involved with sponsoring an Easter basket, you can go to chefstablecharities.com and get the information about that. Also, their drop-off locations where you can get involved. And you guys are also on Facebook.
Yes.
So we'll be posting the link to all of that within our show for Facebook. And then, once again, that website is chefstablecharities.com. Natasha, I want to thank you for coming to spend some time with us today.
Yes,
and
thank you.
Got me a cool shirt and a wristband that I'm going to go ahead and put on. And
now these, the blue bracelet and the shirts you can actually buy. We have an Etsy store. But these orange ones are really special. We only give them out at our kindness rally, so you are special, sir.
Thank you very much, Natasha.
Yeah.
And you are always welcome here in our studio and in our home.
Much.
And we thank you so much for spending some time with us. To our viewers, we thank you for tuning in to today's show. And don't forget to tune in next week, where we have another great show lined out for you. We have Joe Perez coming, and we have, let me see, I'm looking at my notes. Just tune in. Tell your friends. You want to make sure and be here Wednesdays at 11 o'clock. We're also going to be putting the replay of our shows on Top Star Events and Entertainment. So if you have not gotten connected with that, you be sure and become a Top Star fan by going to Top Star Events and Entertainment on Facebook and getting connected. Natasha, thank you so much. And we will see you next week. This has been Today with On Air with Pierre. Hello, my friends. You and I have a date at 11 o'clock every single Wednesday, so you can tune in and watch my show, On Air with Pierre, where I interview local celebrities and the movers and shakers of the Bay Area, Houston. So be sure and tune in to On Air with Pierre, Wednesdays at 11 o'clock.